Good morning, track fans. How you doing? God, that one, mate. That took some effort. All right. I'm clinically depressed. Actually, you know, it's like Massimo said in his video in the week. It's just not the same. It doesn't feel the same now. However, smoking hot time last week. They say you're as good as your last show, don't they? Woo, well, I've got some work to cut out because last week's show was off the chart, everyone. That was amazing. Seriously good stuff. Like, it was just nice to work with some proper professionals. Rahul, Nico, Mas, proper pros, and fortunately I got to drag them down to our level on the Sunday podcast sessions last week, live from Gaydon. That was brilliant. I tell you what a session that was. So really, really cool. And this week, I don't know. I think this is what they used to talk about in the 90s. They used to say, oh, yeah, you have a great time at the weekend and, you dump all these things for having a good time. What are they called? Serotonin, endorphins, and these kind of new wave fangled things. And yeah, and then because you've like completely used all them up at the weekend, the next week is a little bit more like running uphill. So I don't know if anyone else has felt like that this week, but that's normal. That's normal. Okay. It's normal after such a good time, such a high, to be a rock bottom. What goes up must come down, guys. So if you're a young track fan, had the best time ever, all I've got to say to you guys is hang in there. 51 weeks to go. Yes. I did it. Yes, I did just say that. 51 weeks to go. Chin chin. So yeah, we're going to have a little talk about, not too much of a talk on the UK Slot Festival later. A little bit of one, of course. It'd be rude not to just have some summary, but I am working on a video, as you'd expect. And I've got the bones in now. I've got the bones in. There's a couple of things I've got I'm going to make a standalone video on, just a quick couple of minutes because I got to, if anyone knows about the film Easy Rider, well, hang on. Now about the film Easy Rider, the original cuts, the original sort of basics of the movie before they edit it down was several hours long. And so was this year's UK Slot Car Festival video. It was about an hour and 50 minutes. Once I got everything in there, literally just dropped everything in there. So I've trimmed it down and organized it. It's an hour now. It's a 1 hour video, jam packed with all sorts of great stuff. So I think it's bank holiday next weekend. There it is. Deadline is ensued. So next bank holiday Sunday, we've got a video to watch of the UK Slot Car Festival. I will, by hook or crook, have that done by next weekend for you guys. That'll be 2 weeks. Yeah, I said 2 to 3 weeks around the show for when the video comes out. But tell you, some good stuff in there. I sent Steve at Staff Slot Cars a little VT of our chat together. There's a lot of that chat I can't put on the screen, of course, because it's a family show. And for the first time ever, thanks to Ian and Doug, I've actually put like a little pause and a disclaimer, little PG saying next few minutes contain scenes of zombies and horror. Imagine that. We've gone up in the world. Can't unsee what you see, track fans. But there you have it anyway. So, yes, good morning to everyone. Pete Brown here. If you're just tuning in for the first time, if you met us at the show last week, you are watching Sunday Slot Car Sessions. And I aim to bring this to you every Sunday at 7:30. We're going to cover all sorts of great slot car stuff. We have regular features that are young track fans, at the track focus, of other news, any old business. That's what we do here. Yeah, it could be old, it could be new, it could just be goddamn good slot car stuff is what I drive for. And we have some great people in the chat that always join us, the hardcore, or as I say, hard to the core. That is right. Right then. So who's up? And then we'll have to start getting on with the show. Brilliant. You're as good as your last show. Well, I'll tell you. Just so good on so many levels last week's show. And I had a show prepared. Well, I had a light show because I knew we'd be doing features last week. And I didn't do any of them. So I got a big apology to make to all of the young track fans that I met last Saturday. I didn't shout you out on the Sunday. I literally turned the show on live stream and Mag fans walked around the corner. I was like, Mag fans! And that was it. Bang. We had them on. We had Steve D on. We had Marco on. It was constant. And then we had the on-site correspondence. So if you didn't see that, well, I'll show you what it looks like in a minute in the thumbnail. But let's say hello. Let's get around the room. First, foremostly, let's give a shout out to Rahul at Conquest Racing Club. He is under the weather. He has got classic post-show illness. So when we go out to a show which is like full on, and then we dump everything, serotonin, endorphins, we have the best time. We run around a lot more, and step count off the chart last weekend. Think something like 26,000 steps on day one, and probably more than that on day two, because I was quite tired on the first day due to the excitement and not being able to sleep the night before. Anyway, Rahul has been under the weather this week, proper ill. And you know he's ill because he's not popped up with at least 1,500 new concepts for YouTube or for videography or something. You know, fountain of inspiration, that guy. So feel better soon, Rahul. We're rooting for you. Let's give him a round of applause. There we have it. Round of applause for Rahul. Okay, let's take that out. Well done, mate. So feel better soon. And there you have it. Right, so that was for Rahul. A shout out to Daz Hall as well. He's the original like monitor. He's not in the chat today because he's driving around somewhere. I think, hang on. Let's get a Santa tracker on the Daz. Okay, the chat is already motoring. So if you're not in the... Oh, here we go. So Daz watch, 6:32. He was 3 drops left. He is in workshop. Then he's got to go to Gainsborough, and then he's off to Newark, then Lincoln, and then back home to his home turf of Blighty for Lincoln for him. So good morning, Daz. When you're watching this back, big shout out for you because you are not here live. But anyway, let's get on it. Good morning. The crew is in the house. So we've got crew. There's going to be something's going to happen this week. It's going to make more sense. So keep the word crew in your head. So to be awarded the crew memorabilia on this channel is almost like winning the St. George's Cross. That will come more prevalent next weekend, but keep that in your mind. And if I forget, please remind me. So good morning, Rob. Good morning, Mark. Here he is, the one they call Mark. And at the weekends, Chris. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Good morning. Right, I'm doing well this morning, considering I'm clinically depressed after not being at the weekend again. See, can't get it out. Since I'm not able to be at the Slot Festival, I think I'm doing well. I've got music, I've got a banner, and I've got the right backdrop. So we're in. Good morning, Tara. I love it. So when I've got Tara, I've done the editing of our unboxing and a whip round the stall, of course. So anyway, the unboxing, Tara, was probably a 5-minute chat. So I've managed to salvage 30 seconds of that chat. Oh, we are a pair. That's all I'm going to say. We are a pair. So good morning, Harry. This is the Harry. How you doing, my friend? Listen, guys, this is the guy you want to leave comments on your videos, because you are going to get the barefaced truth, and I love it. Harry, keep being you, because I like it. You tell us what you like, you tell us what you don't like, and then importantly, most importantly of all, when you tell us what you don't like, you take a moment to tell us why. It's so useful. I don't like that because of this, and this. Brilliant. If everyone was like you, Harry, I tell you, this whole like channel would be so much slicker. So no, thank you for that, mate. Keep being you, dude. Good morning, Pat. Good day. How you doing? The irony, like you're on their live stream here to me in Track Fans HQ, back at the ranch this week, mate. And Mrs. Brown is literally directly upstairs chatting to her brother, who's in Melbourne. So, like, by whatever means we're all connected to Australia here, literally live time. She's on WhatsApp or Viber or Messenger or whatever the hell she's chatting on. I'm on live on the YouTube with you guys, or Facebook, depends on how and where you're watching. In fact, does anyone watch on Facebook? Never seem to see any icons. Do you remember, does Facebook open at this time of the morning? Who knows? That's why we're here, right? So yeah, good morning, Pat. Nice one. Oh, sorry, Pat, I have to address this. Your email, you emailed me the week before last. It was literally, I think, Tuesday, Wednesday, perhaps, probably even, well, that's when I read it. So if you email me the weekend, I'm sorry. I wanted to write back, but the week leading up to the show was turbulent. I tell you, I'd had a hire car booked. Oh, I don't think no, I hadn't told you about this, guys, because there wasn't really the time. But I booked a hire car because my father-in-law had told me. So I did the show, Sunday Slot Car Sessions, went upstairs, got a coffee, chilling out. Bit later on that day, father-in-law rings me. Bear in mind, we planned to borrow his car, Citroen Grand Picasso C7, big 7-seater motor. Gonna get all the YouTubers in there, all of this studio equipment, you know, because I got one of these things going on, got microphones, 2 of them, all sorts of tripods, the lot. Then I've got so it's not just like my case, everyone's case. Then I've got all my racing kit going in the back of the van. So there's a lot of stuff going on in there. Anyway, he phones me on Sunday afternoon and says, yeah, Pete, can't use the car after all because there's a problem with the shocks that's affecting the airbags. So it's not safe. I'm like, what do you mean it's not safe? I got like 2 Canadians and an Australian turning up in 72 hours and you tell me it's not safe? So anyway, long story short, I had to hire a motor. So I hired the motor. And even that was rocky because do you know what, Enterprise, here's one for you guys. If you're hiring a car, yeah, and you go for a big car at Enterprise, you need a credit card for a deposit, not a debit card, a credit card. So if you're like me and you haven't got any credit cards because you try and do the right thing and keep out of, well, minimize debt. I mean, not much debt with a business, but minimize any other debt, you get penalized for it. So anyway, long story short, sorry I didn't reply, Pat. Love you to bits, mate. And I will reply at some point, okay? At the moment, I'm full steam on the pump to get the event video done. We're going to show you where to find some other event video action in a bit anyway, so you can get your fix before I've got my candy ass into order. But what I'm saying is I'm making a proper, you know, it's a proper video. I'm like going to sort of push myself to do things that I've been wanting to do in videography for a long time, just subtle things that makes the video more interesting for the eyes. Probably the lion's share of you won't notice it, but it's all about how you watch and how it feeds into your brain. So I'm working on that. Good morning. Oh, here we go. So Tara is talking about the post-show depression comments that I made. So it's taken her a week to recover, started commissions, have eBay to sort out. Please, the Majesty is keeping a watchful eye. Well, the Majesty is keeping a watchful eye for sure. And she is right here in a special place on the shelf, well out the way of any spillable coffee, that's for sure. So you're going to see her on the video anyway. But here, let's take a look at Madge, see if we can get a focus on her. Just, you know, come on, Madge. I wonder if holding 2 Madges up might make it a bit better. Oh, it's not working. Okay, anyway. So I've got a cockapoo dog as well. No, it's not going in. And then this one. Yeah. Might be a setting on the camera. Rahul, where are you, man? Hurry up and get well soon, buddy. We've got tech issues all over the place here. Gonna gently put them down there. Cockapoo's gonna sit on my laptop there. So yeah. So yeah, we are well happy with those. So I've got a little cockadog here. Excellent. I tell you, fantastic videos. And I read a blog article the other day. I tell you, on Facebook, right? You know, I don't go there that much, but when I do, I am sure to stop by the UK Slot Car Festival's page, because they're bringing us like updates and things as people post and tag them in. Do that. Tag in at UK Slot Car Festival on Facebook. If you're putting out a post, a picture, a video, a blog, a written journal, whatever it may be, tag them in. They share that and it gets out to more people, you see. And then if I see it, I'm likely to share it on the Track Fans page as well. Brilliant. Good morning, Andy and Ruben. Ruben, mate, that video you put out yesterday, the review of the taxi, world class, baby. I loved it. So you've got to get on that. If no one's seen that, Andy and Ruben Racing is your channel. Full on. Brilliant. Absolute genius, that is. He's just got a natural way with the camera. He was, if you don't know Ruben, tune into last week's live session. He was my co-host right here, right next to me, bringing it. I couldn't ask for a better companion on screen than him. Rahul, Nico, Mass, Travis, anyone I've worked with, you got to move aside. This kid's going places. So well done, mate. Anytime you want to be a co-host again, Ruben, you are welcome here. You got the key to the studio. Good morning, Bo. Good morning. How you doing, fella? Nice to have your company from the motherland of Germany, everyone. And Keith is up. Oh, me and Keith have been having a bit of work banter this week. Hilarious. So I've given Keith an insider scoop. I was like, here, Keith, this person might be looking for what you do. And he wrote back and went, yeah, they're coming to our office tomorrow. They're our biggest customer already. I was like, see, I knew great minds think alike. So hopefully he's got the deal. And there's more slot cars in tow. Awesome. All right, let's get through here. Good morning, Colin. Colin's in the house, everyone. How are you doing, Colin? You all right? Good to have your company, mate. And Dick is... Good afternoon, Dick. Dick, good morning, mate. How are you doing, fella? All good? Good. I was watching Shane's new video the other day. It just popped up, so I put it on because I was editing. So it's good to have on, sort of cast an eye over while you're being creative. He's a creative guy, is Shane. And he had his dogs on the video. Oh, totally good slot car video too. But went up like a million notches in my mind when the two dogs were on and they're in the beds chilling out, and you just can't get telly when you go. His dog is like, hello dogs, you being lazy, and one of them looks up and yawns at him. It's like, and back to it. I literally, you just can't get enough of those. More cameos from the dog, please, Sean. Shane, sorry. Oh dear me. See, this is the problem after when you're trying to replace all of the chemicals, your natural chemicals you lost through excitement and happiness. You start to your words. That's it. And Mad Dad's here. Good morning, Roger. Yes, that is it. He's saying what we all believe and feel like. Slot car degenerates. Ah, excellent. Excellent. And good morning, Aid. Aid is in. Good morning. How you doing, Aid? Oh, I saw your video the other week and I loved it. I've been waiting. I've deliberately not said anything until now so that I can do it. So we're creating a bit of a wave here at Track Fans, because we got Mad Fans and now we got the latest Shed Fans. Yes, Aid has got Shed Fans going on at the start of the video. I love it. We're like literally fanzine here. So nice one, Aid. I heard that sneak out at the start of the video. All right, Shed fans. Love it. Yes, mate. Shed fans. That is going to rock. I'm going to have to get like a glossary of terms at the back here, like shed fans, mag fans, track fans. It's going to be, hey, hang on. Did you see how healthy the shelf is looking? Look at that. Look at that. Got like new cars going on. We'll talk over them in a bit, maybe, if you're interested. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to repeat myself. But good morning, Shed fan. How you doing? Brilliant. Shed fans in the house. Now, I'll tell you what I did have. Oh, yeah, here you go. I was just literally, there he is. I was literally going to say, I did have a tech question in from Lionel. So I think we can get this going now. Now, Lionel sent us a picture yesterday. And I was going to put this into a slide. Thank you. God, really struggling this morning. Going to put this into a slide, but why not? Let me show you the picture now. Then you can offer Lionel some feedback. Now, this is a very similar problem that I had when I did, excuse me, when I did the Rover. When I started the Sunday slot car sessions last year, I actually did have this issue with the Rover. Its front wheels didn't touch the floor. So if I share with you the picture that Lionel sent and asked for some advice on what to do in this situation, I mean, straightforwardly, I've just said, literally, you're going to need bigger wheels and tires. So you've got a bit of space that you can get on there. So yeah, help Lionel out. What is your fix? So you could get a different guide, which is a little bit more streamlined, so slotting plus from Pendle Slot Racing, or you possibly get them elsewhere, but I don't know where. But I definitely know you can get them from Pendle Slot Racing. You can get different guide, which will inherently lower your wheels to the track. So the problem is the wheels don't touch the track. Second fix is that do what I did on the Rover, and that's just buy slightly bigger wheels and tires, and it just gives you that contact. So you've seen the picture here. Let's is it that one? No, this way. There you go. You can see it on there on the track. Just sits up. Or you could go rodeo and just race it like it is, because as long as guides are in the slots, you're in the slot. As long as the back wheels are on the floor, you've got traction. You're just going to have a bit more of a funner race. So there you go. That's Lionel's dilemma. So help us out. That'll be cool. Nice one, Rob. Yeah, I forget to say this myself, and I actually run the show. So here we go. If you are enjoying what you're seeing here so far, nice, easy Sunday laid back slot car chat with me, Pete Brown. You crazy guys in the chat every Sunday, 7:30 onwards. Do us a favor, hit the like button. And if you're really liking what you're seeing, subscribe. Why not? If you're watching on TV, just flip back a bit and subscribe. It's easy to do. Otherwise, just put us in your watch later and go back and subscribe. If you're feeling fruity, if this has really rocked your world, then there's a share option. That is going nuclear for us content creators. For every share, it's like 10 likes and you know, 10 comments, whatever you want to do. There's loads of options, but if you can interact with the channel, like, share, comment, all of that above, then happy days. Thank you, Rob, for bringing that up to remind us. And good morning, good day, John. How you doing, John? You right there? What time is it where you are, mate? Oof, Dan's in. Good morning, Dan. Have you took Bronson out yet? He was in the chat at like 6:30 this morning. I'm going to take Bronson out because the kids are irritating him. It's free food, isn't it? You know, just set him loose on the kids. He's going to eat, come back, sleep all day. Happy days. So good morning, Dan. Good morning, Doug. Good morning, Doug. Doug is here. Track fans, mag fans are in the house. God, I rattled through it this morning. Oh, yes. I forgot about this. Right, Doug. So, Doug, we've got to talk business. I was chatting to a friend who runs a stall at race events. So I've shown him. He come in, he saw my track. He's like, whoa, is that portable? And I went, well, technically, yeah. Think Scalextric. I think I've got a track that they've just borrowing it for me. It's there. Anyway, Doug, I'm going to give you a ring after this. If I haven't given you a ring by midday, call me, please. I literally got a gig for us. So someone wants a track at Snetterton next weekend, or to be fair, it sounds like if we can get the deal right, they'll take a track every weekend at a race circuit. So we need the deal. I need the money. You need the, you've got the infrastructure. Let's work together, get the deal done. And between us, we'll work the shows. So there you go. Business being done on the Sunday Slotcast sessions. Doug, hit me up. I've got us a regular thing to go on. Morning. Slotar is here. The Dark Lord. So here, hey, Dave. Don't fancy getting out of kid duties at the weekend? I might have a gig for you at racetracks every weekend. See what I did there. Got the gig. Might have some stuff. Good morning, Slotar. It was lovely to see you last weekend, mate. Honestly, and the breakout chat about stuff, that was nice too. Brilliant. No, that was really good. I loved your comment as well. UKSF, the Glastonbury for slot cars. as we're sitting in the back of your camper van. So good. Oh. Oh my good Lord. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, Shane. Loved your live stream the other week with it was like Travis, Shane and Shane. Two Shanes don't make it right. Certainly not you two Shanes, that's for sure. Good morning, Janu. How you doing, mate? So sorry about having been able to speak to you the last couple of days. But take a look there, Janu. Take a look there. That's your technical drawing, my friend. Yours, technical drawing. So I am literally just going to blast. Good morning, Gary. If I've missed you through haste. Shane, there you go. Good morning, Shane. He's popped up. He's on the radar, everyone. The question is he painting? Is he track building? Or is he chilling out at the moment? That is the question. He's got a big... Oh, I loved it. I don't want to spoiler alert on Shane's latest video. Spoiler alert. Hit the mute if you don't want to know what happened. He messed up. I love it because I thought it was only me that messed up like Shane messed up. Genius with the glue and the paper. I'm saying no more in case you haven't watched it. I don't want to ruin the comedy moment for you, but I thought it was just me that messed up bad like that. Well done, Shane. I've caught up. Right, that means we've got a show to get on with. Here we go. Levitt. Oh, that's pretty sick. Oh, okay. Oh, I found a new button here that does something with the layout. So bear in mind, I've been using the software for, a year, just over a year now, maybe even coming up for a year and a half. I'm still finding new buttons, and there really is not many buttons in StreamYard. I wonder if I could do some live editing. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I like it. Cool. Right, so let's get on. Let's get a show on. Because we are on it this morning. Oh, I love this picture, by the way. This picture is just one small section from the Magnetic Racing Zombie Apocalypse track from the weekend, and look at it. I mean, this is right. This sums it up. Okay, this picture sums it up perfectly because the amount of detail in this like 4x4, 4 centimeter square is incredible. You got bins, you got chains coming off the bins, you got scaffolding lent up, falling down. It's all been aged and weathered. You got figures, you've got wood in there, you've got a cage. Mind-blowing amount of stuff going on. Unbelievable. Yeah, Bo. Yes. Well said. Yeah. So keep that thought in your mind. I've got a question coming up a bit later, Bo, which says, and you can start thinking about it, what's the top 2 things you got or that you saw from the show? And I think you've answered one of the questions from what you've seen. There you go. Mask Glow is spelt wrong. Well, I wouldn't know how to spell that either. So there you have it. Right, here we go. Young track fans. Okay. I'm going to get myself out of the picture. There you go. Right. So really sorry to any young track fans watching. The lead up to now has been boring. I know, been saying hello to everyone and getting through the chat. To be honest with you, we've all been trying to, I mean, you don't get this yet, young track fans, because you've got more excitement levels than anyone put together, especially after a packet of Chewits issued by Ian and Doug. But anyway, yeah, so we've been as boring adults trying to get our sort of happy levels back up to where they were pre-show. And yeah, so that's what we've been doing. We've been feeding the feel good, saying hello to everyone, taking a bit of time. All good. Yes. Aid, yes, your name was on the wall, my friend. How about that, eh? The young track fans exploded last week, Shane. Honest to the Lord. Actually, honest to God. We can be a bit more loose now. David is retiring. So I can be a bit more frivolous and fancy with my terminology out of respect. So yeah, Shane, you just said young track fans is growing, isn't it just? So I met a load of them last weekend and a few of them didn't go. So I'm going to start with the absent. Let's start with the absent from last week. So Isabella from the first shout out, Nick's daughter from Pendle. She is right in the thick of exams right now, GCSEs. So good luck, Isabella. Get your head in them books, off the track, put the controller down. You've just got to nail it for a couple of months. That's let's make a couple of months sound shorter, 8 weeks. Got to put 8 weeks studying and then do your exams. All right, get this nailed, right, Isabella? Get this done right now. I promise you, life will be better. So do good luck in your exams. We're gonna probably chat more on this show each weekend before we get there, but yeah, nail it, concentrate. Obviously you're not watching this because you're revising or you're in bed sleeping from revising yesterday, so good luck to you. Get your head in them books and keep doing it. Just go for gold on this one. Don't listen to anyone else. Just do the right thing and study hard. You just need to do this once and that is it. Then you won't have to come back to it. It's a nightmare having to come back and redo exams like this. The idiocy of the government at the moment. Yeah, you can't have this job because you haven't got a maths exam. I was born in 77. I can't even spell maths, let alone come back to college as like I'm like 900 years old and you want me to learn about Pythagoras rule. What the hell is that going to do me when I'm at the petrol pump trying to remember my PIN number? Seriously. So do well now, Isabella, and you're good. Anyway, so, you know, Isabella didn't come, nor did Leighton. I think he's a bit too cool for school at the moment. So they didn't come, but they did last year. Whooped me on the polycar race. So I'm happy about that. Young track fans coming through. Well done. Then we didn't see Jacob. Saw his dad, Mark, from North Staff. So good morning, Jacob. And then, of course, Cameron, my man, Cam. He was on the Scouts weekend. Yes, I do like the great outdoors. I'd recommend the great outdoors than the great indoors all day long because you're moving around. Movement is medicine, people. You go move, you go get circulation pumping a bit. Not sweating, just moving around your system, which is why slot cars are so good for your health, your mental health, and your physical health. Because if you're like me, you end up losing tons of weight because you're so excited and you wham the car bang off the corner into the wardrobe, and you have to run around there and put it back on the track because whoever you're racing isn't helping. So yeah, so keep doing slot cars, you're going to get fit. So good morning, Isabella Layton. Good morning, Jacob, and good morning, Cam. I know they weren't there, along with a few others. I'd say they weren't there because they normally go. So anyway, from the top then, let's go. Albert Wilf, good morning, guys. Wake up! It's time to get in the mix. I haven't seen you in the chat this morning, Albert. Come on, type it up. I need a like monitor. Incidentally, everyone else watching, smash the likes while I'm running through the young track fans. We've got Leo. Good morning from Nottingham, Leo. Good morning from Canada, Mia. And Liam. Good morning, Liam. Well done. What we got? We got Elisa. We've got Sasha from Texas. She's watching from Houston. And I'm seeing, I'm actually hearing more of an American twang coming in your accent there, Sasha. Daihi, sort it out. I thought you was a good Irish girl, so I did. So can you sort it out? Or is she going to start sounding like Beyonce, mate? Like, seriously, like Texas? There's nothing, not to take anything away from my Texan mates. You all sound great, but, you know, she is cut from Irish cloth, and they're very funny about that over there. So anyway, good morning, Sash. Good morning, Lewis. Good morning, George. My guys in the West Midlands. How am ya? Good morning, Oliver. There you go. Sorry, George is in Oxford. Lewis and Elliot are my guys in the West Midlands. I beg your pardon. Good morning, George. I don't know if he's watching. His dad, Lionel, is in the house. Yeah, Rob, what you got to remember on the likes is some people come and some people go. So those people who have come and gone might not have hit the like button. So easy. Yeah, there we go. Good morning, Dewan. Hello, Rowan and Eleanor. How you doing? And Lewis B. I met Lewis B last weekend at the Slot Festival. There he is. And Mason and Jacob from Northamptonshire, Thrapston, if I remember rightly. Good morning, Jacob. How you doing? So that is it. Wow. We have got ourselves a proper young track fans feature now. Tell you, if any of you guys want to come on for a chat at any time, just a quick couple of minutes, let us know how your week's going. Tell the other young track fans what sort of things you've been doing on your slot cars, your tracks, your figures, your painting. Just hit me up by email, by your parents, of course. I need your parents to write to me. With your consent, of course. Don't let your parents write to me unless you've consented to them to write to me, or I won't get them out my email otherwise. So yeah, if you're going to write to me or send me a message, just let your parents know so they can tell me about it. That would be great. Let's be in touch. Let us see if we can do a feature, young track fan feature, where we show you slot car you've got or you're working on. That would be amazing. Now, talking about young track fans, there's a couple of things that I want to bring out to your attention. Excuse me. Right, so let's take you off of this for a second. Yep, there you go. Right, so I'm going to do a bit of a feature on these guys, the Roadster. So this is basically, they're doing good things for young people. I'm going to give you a little bit more kudos and coverage as we go forth with time in the show. So bear with me on that one. There was that one, and there was another guy. God damn it, I can't think of the guy's name. Where is my email? Bear with me. Oh yeah, there you go, Simon. Best name in the world is Simon Hooker. But Simon is running the schools for Scalextric. And I have a bit of an embarrassing confession to make. Live on screen, Simon. We had a great chat, 7 minutes long interview. Would have been a standalone video on its own, especially. microphone battery had run out. That's all I'm going to say. The microphone battery had run out, so I lost the chat. I've got the VT, but I haven't got the audio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to Silverstone when you're over there on the 15th, and we're going to have that chat again, if that's okay, because I'd like to bring Schools for Scalextric to the mainstream and let everyone know what you're doing, because it's fantastic, mate. In a nutshell, what Simon Hooker and his team are doing is they are teachers, first and foremost. So he's had an idea. He's basically, I don't know what he's teaching. It's probably something like DT, which is design technology. In our day as fossils, we would have called it CDT, craft design technology. And in like my parents, like, you know, uber grey grand fossils, they would have called it something like, I don't know, woodwork or perspex or something. I don't know. So anyway, what Cy does is he teaches kids, and then they've opened it up for other schools now to run competitions with. They get CAD software, computer aided drawing, CAD software, a bit what like architects, engineers use, and they design a car in the CAD, fully, you know, design it a bit like Scalextric do, NSR, and all of these people do. Starts out as a CAD file, and then they put it in the 3D printer, and they make the model, and then they design the chassis and all the parts that work with it. They print and design and print all that out and produce a working slot car. And then a lot of other schools do the same thing, and they have a big competition. So I think it's the 15th. Hang on. '17th. So the final is at the 17th in Silverstone, which I'm going to go down. I'm going to film it. So I'm really excited about it. I haven't replied to Simon. So if you tuned in, I'm coming. And he's infusing the next generation of Maurizios, of Ernie's, of Travis, because he's made a slot car, of Giuliano from Thunderslot, of whomever it may be. I haven't got to the of Millie and the designers of in Scalextric. You know, they are enthusing these people to come down and build a car. So I haven't got that to share with you, Simon. So I'm really sorry, everyone, that I didn't get the audio on that video. But hey, Young Track fans are marching out. They are on the march, everyone. So brilliant. Well done, everyone. Young Track fans who got down to the show last week. It was great to meet you. Keep racing. You're absolutely toasting me. Hang on a second. Did I miss a track fan? Think I did. I didn't miss a track fan. I was just waiting to see if there was an uprising. And there wasn't. Ruben! There he is, mate. He thought I'd missed you out. I was doing it on purpose. I was trying to wind you up, mate. Anyway, Ruben, legend. He is... what a guy. What a guy, mate. What a guy. I told you to do what you do. You did what you done, and everyone absolutely killed everyone on the track. Whatever track, move aside. Ruben's here. That's it. Appears well on everyone's stream. And more importantly, killed it on the live stream last weekend. Well done, Ruben. That's Young Track fan extraordinaire. Awesome. Right there. Let's move on. Okay, so apology to make to everyone. Scalextric got some new cars out, okay? And yeah, so, you know, being like cutting edge. Hang on, Scalextric, new cars, what do we think? Yeah, I'll give them a round of applause. There's some really good schniz in there, everyone. Yeah, so anyway, I was having a chat with Scalextric a week ago on Thursday, which was the official launch, the 9th of Thursday the 9th at 11 a.m. Everyone get your video information a week or two before that so we can make videos. Boosh, all launch at the same time. That slot car guy, MP slot cars, and myself all launching at the same time. Someone broke the rules like an utter dickhead, so we're not even going to mention his name on here, but what a spanner. Totally released this video 2 hours before the official launch, broke a non-disclosure agreement with all signed NDAs, and I want to go on the screen for this. So the idiot, he broke a non-disclosure agreement and has put himself firmly into a legal lawsuit. Well done, mates. So that's it. So well done. You thought you would launch the video 2 hours before the rest of us, and now you're going to get a love letter from a lawyer, and it's going to be a conversation you're not going to enjoy, mate, because you breached a non-disclosure agreement. Oh my God. Now, I'm thick as two planks. We all know that. It's not a secret. Even I know you don't breach an NDA. Uh-oh. Can we have a violin at the back, please? Because this ain't going to go well. Anyway, so an apology from me about the launch of the Scalextric video. I was late. So I put out a bit of a light. Oh, Roger, are you talking about the sound effects? Just, if you're talking about sound effects, good shout, because I'd have to have my headphones on to hear it, and I ain't got them on, I ain't putting them on. But anyway, back on it while Roger lets me know if it's the sound effects. So I had been getting some technical support from Scalextric, during that week for my Arc Pro setup and videos, and I got an email from them which was about 3 paragraphs long. Okay, cool. Cheers, Roger. Thank you, mate. Just seen that. Sound. I'm not overly fussed about sound effects. Yeah, so I got this email, technical genius. And then right at the bottom of it, it said, there was another sentence that said, oh yeah, Scalextric video for the 9th, 11 o'clock, not before. You've signed an NDA. You released that early. We're going to come after you and sue the shit out of you. Sorry for swearing on a Sunday show, but that's how serious an NDA is. And that is literally, they put it in their email. Do not release it earlier than 11 o'clock. Because you're likely to lose your deal with Scalextric and you will be taken to court and sued. So yeah, not looking forward to that one. Yeah, I missed that little sentence in the email. Let's not speculate on who the other guy is in the chat, if you don't mind. I don't need to fall out, but I'm just saying, I didn't release my video because I didn't see that. And yeah, so anyway, I have released the video now, and I was quite good actually, because normally when you do these videos, all you get is the CGI images. You haven't got the samples yet to check out. You haven't got the you haven't got any images of the real cars. You just got CGI, like the ones that are on the screen now. So by messing up and not seeing that and not doing the video on time, actually I got the time to see the actual prototypes at the show. They are prototypes. They're not finished models yet. It's important to bring that out. They're an almost finished article. And then show those in my review video next to the CGI. So you get to see the CGI, the computer graphic image, and then you get to see the real car from the show as I talk about what I think about each of the models. So it's nothing major, just, you know, standard stuff, a quick 8-minute video, what I thought about those cars. But I did want to explain why I didn't release my video when everyone else released their videos loosely on time. Brilliant. Oh, so Hugh's already on it. He's going to get the flying Harry Potter car. No idea where you're going to fly that from. Brilliant. The extract. Oh, here we go. So yeah, now this is what you need there, Shane, is you need maybe a smoking hot car What car are you going to send out the crack squad in, the extraction team in? You need a couple of cars. Have you thought about maybe making those cars into some kind of battle format? Like, I don't know if you've seen Walking Dead, where they go to take on Negan and the Saviors, and they got their cars with the corrugated iron stuck to the side of them and stuff. Maybe you need to get like a little a team. I don't know, some cars and some weaponry together. Get a little squad going, ready for the extraction of Betty. I'm telling you what, though, Shane. I heard it on good authority. I'm sorry to break this to you, mate, but I think she's been radicalized. I do. I think she's starting to think that that's her home. So you have to act quickly to get Betty back. But do get Betty back. Yeah, that's right. Aid, keep that in the WhatsApp group, please. Don't spill it out here. Okay, right then. Oh, come on, Rob. Rob's not a fan of the Harry Potter. Yeah, there you go. So here we go. Slotar, exactly that. He's had issues pre-ordering from CGI pictures before, and he's never going to do it again. So if he doesn't see the real photo, he's not placing an order. I hope that I've done you a service on this Scalextric video then, my friend, because that's what I wanted to do. And I tell you what, so a couple of the cars in there really accentuate the difference. So the John Wick car really accentuates the difference between CGI to the real thing. My advice on that would be, look, get that car to look more like the CGI, I think. But if you want to find out what I mean by that, the John Wick car, just watch the video. It's not long, and 7 minutes, 8 minutes, not demanding, quite quick, it's cool. And I'll see you on it. Leave us a comment when you watch it though, because that helps. Right then, so yes, we talked a little bit about the show when I opened up the session. And yeah, like, here we go. So just before we move on, let's get okay, right. Here's so just deal with Harry. Harry, I agree with you totally. You summed up what I was thinking about the John Wick car. I liked the John Wick car on the render, on the CGI though. I think it looked really moody, like muscly, like kind of dark. But when I see it in real life, I think it's just lost a bit of it's lost its edge. That's the word. It has an edge. It looks menacing in the pictures, but it's lost its edge in reality. Now here, Lionel, right. I got a slight issue with how to help you on this. And the thing is, right, I tell you what I can do. Hold fire on that order. Hold fire on the order. Mac, Dust and Slot Car Collector, is coming over here at some point this week because he needs to... Oh... We were talking about wheels and tires last night in the Inner Circle of Trust WhatsApp group. He's coming over at some point in the... That's right. He's got his NSR Mosler. And he doesn't know what size tires. And I said, bring it over. I've got calipers here. I can measure the tires and the wheel for you. And I've probably got a spare set of tires here from all of my wrong ordering. So we'll sort it out. So that car that I did for him, that police car, I think that actually is the same car you've got. I think it is a Rover. Well, it'll be the same wheels anyway. So I can ask him to bring that. I can measure that. Then I can tell you which wheels and tires I bought for that to put on his car. The problem I've got with telling you it, Lionel, is normally I buy it from the website and it's in my order list. I went to the show last year with the car to purposely marry the right wheel and tire up while I was there because I always ordered the wrong thing. So Janu's asking, do I have the skit cars from the UK festival last weekend? The car was Scalextric Ford Puma. Yeah, I love the Ford Puma. That was a nice bit of kit. Yeah, the real one. Yeah, I'm not going to be derogatory because it was a prototype. They might change it slightly before mass production. Who knows? Yeah, no problem at all, mate. I'll ask Mac to roll that car on over here, Shano. Yeah, Pendle do that. They're a bit like Euro car parts. You go down there and you say, I need a set of brakes for my Volkswagen Passat. And they go, right, we've got 5 options for you. I'm like, 5 options? Just when did, it's just a set of brakes, mate. I need a set of brakes. Anyway, enough of that already. So the UK Slot Car Festival was amazing. It was amazing on so many levels. Because I haven't really summarized this. I spoke to so many people about it. I've had chats with everyone everywhere about it on all sorts of messaging platforms everywhere, but I've not actually had the direct chat with you guys at Sunday Slot Car Sessions. You know, my team, one team, one dream. We're all together here every week. Then we're at the shows together or race events together. Like, I really can't say the community we've built and building upon is just superb. And it is just evident because you all come to the shows, everyone gets on, no one really, there's not that awkwardness. It's like we're just moved from WhatsApp into reality, and then we're now back onto screen. So I think it was good. For me, there was extra. Who gives you extra? I'll tell you who gives you extra. These guys give you extra, everyone. Because, excuse me, because not only did I get the fortune of living with them, or misfortune, as some might say. No, only joking. I got the fortune of living with these guys, these fantastic people, just friends for life, nice guys, and not only nice guys, but absolutely prolific and terrific content creators. Really good. So it's already started to wang out this week. We've got a few videos. I liked MP's video that started the ball rolling. It's literally less than 2 minutes long. Loved it. It just summed up that post-show depression perfectly. Mate. We did have so much fun, Dick. That is it. And when you see the video, which concentrates on people this year rather than tracks and tables, I concentrated on people. I wanted to get the magic of the people that not only go into it, but the people that attend, the people that race, the people that queue. Really interesting. So yeah, anyway, absolute legends, friends for life. I cannot thank them for making this experience totally what it was again. We all know I'd have fun in a phone box on my own for hours, but it's just heightened with these guys. And the content they've already started to release is rich. It is rich. It is good. Check it out. We've got Wolverhampton Slot Car, Rockingham Slot Car Club in there covered already. We've got a couple of the stands covered. We've got Scalauto. We've got MR Slot Car. We've got Rahul's. Oh, it's done it again, hasn't he? He's done it again. This guy throws out world-class videos, just for fun. He's like, yeah, just pop that one out there. Just to remind everyone how terrible we are at making videos. But I love him with it because he's modest, he's fun, and he will tell you how he did it. He wants people to get into videography and content creation. He really has such a overriding passion for it. It just shows. You just can't help but not be drawn into a technical conversation when Rahul's explaining it to you just so easy and eloquently, how to make that snip, do that clip. But it's like he said in a comment recently where people said on his zombie movies, oh, how do you make it? I want to make a video like that. It's just epic. You've got it slow, you've got it clear, you've got it precise, you've got the lighting right. It's just, how do you do it? And he says overtly in his comments, I will teach any one of you how to do it if you're willing to invest in the right equipment. And I think that's true. But then that's not true, Rahul, because if you ever heard the adage, all the gear and no idea. We used to say it to soldiers when we were in the army who'd turn up in all SAS kit. We'd be like, oh, look at this guy, he's got all the gear and no idea. Yeah, you can turn up in all the SAS kit, but if you can't dig a trench within a few minutes, then you're going to get shot. So, and you'll still be wearing all the NSR, all the SAS kit. So it's about applying what you've got to the technology you have. But then saying that, you don't have to have big tech to make great videos. And I'm going to say he's in his own. MP does most of his videos on his phone. Aid Slot Car Shed, his videos on his phone. Paul Slot Car 2021, if he's out and about, it's on his phone. If he's in his studio or his garage, it's on his camera. But the point is that you can make sterling video. Just make it. We want to watch it. So it doesn't have to be a world-class production with trimmings and this and that and lighting effects and whatever. Just make the goddamn content and give it to us. Like Rob Sale is the newest sheriff in town when it comes to making videos. I mean, he's cornered the market with shorts, right? The geezer's like prolific at shorts. We get a message every day. Here's today's chill out car. And now, because of the round robin of the membership, the Track Fans TV members club round robin, he's now doing reviews on these cars that he's receiving. And unbelievable. He's like, my reviews are getting more, my videos are getting more views than my shorts. It's like, there it is, Rob. It's in there. But no, fair play to you, mate. Keep bringing it. I'm loving it because I like it. He does what a Dave at Slot R does and what Rob at Swift Slots does and what really I should do. But, you know, I'm not that guy. They give you a history of the car. They tell you a little bit about the car. So, for instance, just to pop it into perspective, if I was to... when I do it, which I'm going to do, I'm going to review this car here, and it's going to be a decent review. This car here is not just an RS200, a Ford RS200 in a police livery. The special thing about this car is it was never a police car. It's not a police car. What happened was the owner of this RS200 had it made in a police livery so that he could take a photo of it being pulled over on the A2 in Essex for an iconic photo shoot. And then they took the livery off it. It didn't belong to the police. However, the story goes, everyone after they saw that photo of the RS200 in the police livery thought the police had an interceptor that was the new sheriff in town. So Rob Sale, in his videos, he brings us the history of the car, like Slot R, Dave at Slot R does on his videos, and Rob at Swift Slots. They bring you they're the details guys, you know, they're the details guys, not me. Oh dear. So yeah, there you have it. Well done, guys. So if you want some more content, which is out now and more coming way before my video comes through, check out these guys. Also check out Slot Car 2021. He's done a good, honest review. And a few other Cars Fun mostly as well. Wayne, I'm not sure if he watches this, but he's we call him an impromptu journo. So he'll be at his work's done already. His work's done by the time he gets in his car and drives home. Because he'll go around the show, 2-minute clips like this on his phone in his midriff. There you go. There's such a stand. Publishes it and gets out the door. Absolute genius. Well done, Wayne. Yeah. There you go. So Harry is the same. Harry is doing... Harry is doing everything on his phone. Yeah, absolutely. Totally. Harry, why not? Where's mine? I normally got a couple of phones laying around here, but I've got this. Look, I got this, right? Now we've established that Rahul's under the weather, but Rahul, being an utter genius that he is, has given me this. He's given me a camera, everyone. Like literally, Nice one. So this is a wireless camera. What it means is I can have it over there or right over there at a race event. And then when I flip on, I can flip it onto the screen here as a second camera and bring you like coverage. So I'm slowly building up my tech, but it takes time. And to be honest, Harry, your videos are good. I wouldn't have known. And there's a little known fact, right? Is that there's this strive. We all want to buy 4K TVs to watch our slotcast stuff on. The human eye can only see a maximum of 2K. So you're buying 4K, you can't actually see that level of quality. So you're an idiot. I'm only saying that because I bought a 4K TV before I knew that statistic. You can't see clearer than 2K. 4K is for when you blow it up and you zoom in and in and in and in to get that right in that depth. And brilliant. There you go. Right, back on task. So here's some more content for you there. And there you go. The standout moment as it was for me. What was your highlight of the show? It was this moment literally summed it up for me. In addition to seeing everyone else. So I saw all my friends, all my, my slot car buddies, the YouTube buddies, family were there. But this sums it up. Everyone's smiling. Everyone's having a good time. And you've got to remember, this is about 8 o'clock in the morning. This is like, oh, no. This is about 9:30 on a Sunday morning. And everyone's on their game, happy, smiling. They've just been out. They've just bought us track focus. It was a really good session. I think, Paul, this is courtesy of Slot Car 2021. Thank you, mate, for taking this picture and actually putting it on your video where I've managed to see it and steal it from. Get in there. This is called recycling content at its finest. Yeah, look at that. So, Rob, are you seeing this? Voldemort saying that your history bit was awesome. So well done on that. You got, because, let's face it, he doesn't put, he will only comment if it's good. That's what I like about Dave. He's straight down the middle. George has got the RS200. Oh, excellent. He's got that, has he? Brilliant. Oh, I'm not testing it out yet. I'm going to, no. I've banned myself from doing anything except for working on the video for the slot festival. Gotta be strong. Maybe a couple. Do you reckon I can have a couple of laps? Just a couple of laps down the polycar track. Just a couple, just to, for the momentum, for the motivation. All right, I'm saying nothing there. Oh, come on. Right, so Rob Sale does everything on his phone because computers scare him. I think you're being a bit harsh on yourself, Rob. Oh, there you go. That's a bit better. I had focus issues then. So, yeah, I think, Rob, you're similar to Aid. Aid is very much on his phone at the moment as well. And maybe we could do like a little workshop because I've got a bit of software. I swear to God, it would make the most challenged person, let's say, feel like Elon Musk because it's just so simple. You like open it up and you can see all your videos there, and you literally grab that one, like click it, hold it, and you drag it with your mouse in there, and you put the next one next to it. It's done. That's it. That's it. You click a button and it makes the video for you, and then you just drag that into YouTube. It's just, don't tell anyone, we'll be ruined. What we got here? Yeah, that is a cool bit of camera. It's like, and it's got the little screw bit here, so I can like, I can, I can put it on a tripod. Why can you never find things when you want things? I know I had it around there somehow. Forget about it. It's moved on. Right. Yep. So Tara, Luddite. I haven't heard that in ages. So there we go. Tara is a Luddite. Oh no, changing it. You're right. I'm changing your name in my phone to the original Luddite. 16, 32, and 64-bit color is utterly pointless because Slotar's eyes are 12-bit. And yep, Dick's coming in. He's not too clever with pooters either. And Harry is just letting us know he's a fossil, and we have to excavate him to get to his computer knowledge. We've got a lot of people in here that aren't that are not confident with computers. But I'm got to tell you straight, right? For considering the Tara you post on Facebook, what was the other one that I heard the other day? Face something or other. Face sake. Rob. Yeah, Rob, Dick, and Rob and Harry. You're both doing, and Massimo, you're all doing it on your phones. And Dick, I don't know how you record, but let's just say you do it on a camera. Right, these phones that you're recording these videos on, I hate to break it to you guys, but you say you're no good with computers. These phones here that we have here have more processing power, if you believe it, more processing power than the computers do that put the rocket on the moon in. So the spaceship that went to the moon has the computers that sent it there have less processing power than your average mobile phone. So technically, you guys are clever enough to get a space rocket to the moon. See what I did there? Because you can work your phone, you can create a video and put it on YouTube. Those computers that put the space rocket on those NASA computers, they couldn't do that. So I think you're being too hard on yourselves. You guys are a bit better at computers than you actually think. See? I love it. I haven't seen this yet. So I need to watch this. Yeah, I'm the same as Dick. When did that come out? Because I haven't seen it. I've seen I saw the Nico's visit to Wolverhampton Slot Car Club and Rockingham Slot Car Club. That was pretty sick. And I'll have to get on to that. Roger's saying that here he is doing... he's using an old iPad, nothing else. Yeah, cool. But your videos are all right, Roger. Roger, put the link to your YouTube channel in the comments, please, mate, so that we can get a few more people watching your unboxings. I think Roger's got it on unboxings, everyone. They're really good. Oh, man, he's got some crusty motors. He's just had delivery of a couple of nice motors. I'm not spoiling it for you. You're going to have to watch it, innit? Okay, so... YouTubers race was on. There was a YouTubers race on the 4-lane blacktop. Massimo won. Nico was second. Rahul was third. And Dave Slotar was last. Why? Dave, that's because you used to drive in the drag strip. There's no corners on the drag strip. That's where you went wrong. You need Munden Park. It's got to get an extension. Any chance of a second slot shed? And then you could do like a little hatch that goes through into the next one, round the end and then back in. It'd be a bit terrible for marshalling. You'd literally have to run into the next shed. Oh, behave yourself, Dick. You know, you are not a day over 37 on your second lap. Yep, so Tara's on the phone. So many people I'm finding here in the chat are doing their work on their phone. Okay, yeah. So Slotar is using Premiere, and I think that's what Rahul uses as well. I think that's what he uses. I'm not sure about Premiere. Is it easy? Because the software I use at the moment literally is, you see the video and you drag it into the screen and then it's ready. And you just have to then tweak it with some effects or cutting it down or stuff. So just a verdict on what Adobe Premiere is like. That would be handy. Oh, Roger, that is funny, mate. Well, you and me are so similar. I don't even know if I have settings to adjust everything. You do, you do. And yeah, Dan's picking up. It is frustrating that a computer, your phone is more of a computer than the computer is. I've got the editing software I use on the laptop. I actually have it in my phone as well. It's not as comprehensive, granted, but it is. And I'm glad that Harry freaks out every time the computer says, do you really want to make this change? And then you get scared. You're like, oh, do I want to do it or don't I want? Oh, I'm not sure. If I say yes, will I lose all my work, or will I overwrite the work that I've done and not be able to undo it to get back to where it was before I went wrong? Oh, I love that. Totally, Harry. I'm so on the level with that with you. Brilliant. So, oh, mate, come on. Rog, I love it. No, come on, we are not embarrassing each other. Obviously, wait till you see some of the stuff. Wait till you see the outtakes on the video that I did. I can embarrass myself. I'm literally a world achiever at embarrassing myself. But the thing is, I have no shame. When you get to this age of parenthood, you've become quarterized to anything. So like, you know, when you was like young and the kids were born, you were cool, you know, sort of thing where, yeah, you know, you fold your socks over into your trainers because you give a damn over who was looking and you wanted an image. Nowadays, you go out with all you wear anything when you go out of the front door nowadays because you really just don't give a rat's ass what you look like after having kids. Like, we're going, Maria's like, you ain't going anywhere looking like that. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you look like a throwback. You've got like your black business socks on, you're wearing your white trainers, you've got miscolored shorts. I'm like, I don't care. I am literally, who cares? Who cares what I look like? Let's just go, will you? And she's like, go get changed. So then reluctantly, I go and get changed. But, you know, so you don't really care. And I think it's the same difference as you get older. You really don't mind calling yourself out about being a technical throwback because I am. Morning, Free Rays. You're right. There you go. Oh, CapCut. That is great fun, isn't it? Right. Anyone who's not seen the app CapCut that Dan speaks of, it is ace. So what it does is it does it for you. It's an AI-driven app. And if you take lots of pictures, if you're no good at making videos or you're unsure how to make a video, let this app take care of it for you. So what you do is take a load of photos, and then when you're going through the app, it will say it'll have a 8 or it'll have a 4 or it'll have a 10 on it. That means the number of photos you have to use that particular thing with it, that particular video it's going to make. So you open it up, you fire in all the pictures, and then it does it for you, and it shows you ace video, and then you publish that, and everyone thinks you're like an editing genius. So CapCut is a great bit of kit, Dan. Totally, yeah. Oh man, what is it? Right, wait till you get to 55. Apart from Crocs, that's just shred your dignity. That has. What is it with the whole sliders and socks look? You know, I'm sorry, but that is the worst look you've ever got in your life, especially when people wear white socks and sliders and their socks are dirty. It looks like they've had them for 5 years. They're grubby anyway, and then they're dirty because they've walked through a puddle. Grow alive. My kids, right? My kids wouldn't get out of the house wearing that. They wouldn't wear it out of the house anyway because I've told them I'd beat them to death if they did. But not that I beat my kids. Anyway, turkey talk. What did you guys get just before we roll into track focus? What were the 2 greatest things that you got while you was at the Slot Car Festival? And of course, sadly, if you wasn't because you're overseas, because you was ill, because you had other commitments, I don't know why you didn't cancel those. But, you know, getting married is viable, so we'll allow that one. There's some other ones I won't say, but, you know, there's certain things that will get you a ticket for not getting banter. But What did you take away with you? What was good for you guys? What worked for you? While I try and sort out this this slide. Oh yeah, add to stage. Oh, I don't care anymore. Oh, I've lost the setting now. Okay. So what did you get? What were the 2 hottest things that you got? And if you didn't go by, because unfortunately, you know, you couldn't get there, what were the 2 best things so far that you've seen? Because there has been a lot of coverage that's come out now. There's been some stuff going on. I've watched a few videos now, thanks to all the YouTubers out there. YouTube in the house. So what are the greatest things that you saw? Oh, I like that. It's a great idea. So Dick is creating a playlist of the cars that he's gotten recently. And are you bringing us some track times from DG Raceway at the same time? So I'm liking the fact that you've got Daz Hall, you've got Slot R, are actually keeping lap times of their tracks. And I need to start doing this before the collection starts to take off. So I need to get some lap times down. Might do a little video on that. Just get guys race mode ready. Steve D is in the house. Morning, Mr. D. How you doing? He's off to the drag racing. Just before you pop off, pop the details in the chat so that we can see it on Facebook and on YouTube, and anyone watching back later that's got the capacity to come do it. Do put it into the comments, Steve, as well as the live chat, because the live chat won't show up for, I don't know, 12, 24 hours. If it's in the comments, people are going to see it straight away, mate. So do that. No, you got a bigger TV, right? Because your eyesight, like mine, is doing a Burton. That's why you got a bigger TV. We used to have the mobile phone stuck to the wall over the back like this. Now we need a 64-inch plasma on the back so we can see the small print. The best thing Slot R saw was oh yeah, was the MR slot car Corvette C1 prototype. He needs one, and he needs it. Ernie, I heard Dave at Slot R saying if you can make it yellow, because he said to me at the show he doesn't feel that Corvettes have been done enough in yellow. So we really got to have that yellow to make it credible. Awesome. No slot, no drag racing for Slot R, but Roger's enjoying the coverage. Thanks for that, Rog. He's got face ache from seeing us two. Yes, the best 2 things were zombie layouts and Daz's rotating billboards. Yes, mate. Well spotted there, Shane. Awesome. The zombie layout was world class, and for the first time ever I'm using somebody else's video in my video. So I asked Rahul yesterday, I said, obviously I'm going to feature the zombie track in my video because it's world class for the slot festival. I said, now I've recorded it and I can get around it and I can, you know, show people bits and bobs. But your video that you put out on YouTube was just world class again. It just smashes it out of the park. It's got the right cameras, it's the right speed, he's got the right angles. So I asked him, I said, look, with some full accreditation, can I use that video within my event, the official event video? And he said yes, which is handy because it saves me trying to steal it off the internet now and then using it. So if you're watching this back, Rahul, thanks for sending it over in WhatsApp. Is that the full quality, the best quality that you've got? Because I'm talking, I want the best quality file. If it means we have to do a big WeTransfer Dropbox file transfer, then let's do it. Anyway, so that's what I'm gearing towards. That was amazing. I knew it, Dick. I told you. Right, Colin came home with a Scale Auto Porsche 963 and a Marlboro. Oh, yes, I saw that. Marlboro Pioneer Legend. That is almost like day glow, isn't it? It's so bright. For those of you who don't know what Pioneer Legend is, it is, be careful, it's one of these. That's the Pioneer Legend, everyone. Trying to do a Pete Shepherd and getting the old, don't drop it. Oida, oida, oida. I can hear about 3 other blokes piped up now, like, oida. Wow, even Dave would go for a yellow one on this C1. Right, so Mo, he loves MR slot cars for their detailed looks, but technically they need a lot of tuning, yes. Parts to have, a lot of tuning parts to have a proper running car. Now, the nice thing about Ernie's inventions, Ernie's pass, is that they incorporate, just going to check this before I shoot myself in the head. They incorporate the inner running gears. This is the 911 GT1 Porsche Evo. They incorporate slotted parts. So slotted parts, which means you can upgrade and get spares for these cars, which is good. So you're going to have to tune this up. You've got obviously got these little holes here on the front that are going to do your ride height. So it shows you how high and how low it is off the track at the front. So you will need to do a bit of tuning. Here is the MR slot car Shadow, which so Massimo gifted me this one for organising everything. And Rahul organised me this one for, again, organising everything. And it's just a legend. And again, gubbins underneath, so you can upgrade, change things, tweak it, which I cannot wait to get these cars on the track. It's going to be good, but no cars, no track until the event video is done. I had to quickly do that Scalextric. Well, I had to do the Scalextric review video. That took up a couple of days, so I'm on it. Right, so just a quick one. If you're listening, doing things and not watching, that's absolutely fine. If you're driving up the motorway somewhere, so you're not watching, but you are listening, good on you. The 7th and final Brentwood Mr. D drag race meeting of the 2023-24 season is today, the grand finale at the Brentwood RC Raceway Unit, K1 Freeze Hall, down in Brentwood, Essex. Get down there. Cars available, controllers available, banter is more than flowing, and you will see everyone there having the best time. It is the final, so there is going to be extra banter going on. I definitely know that my right-hand man, Andy, is taking his dad, my right-hand man, Ruben, will be down there. It's the final. He's got it all to play for, everyone. So I want an update next week, please, Andy, Ruben, on how it went at the drag strip. Steve D is going to tell me what actually happened down there, just in case you lose, and try and give me some fluff that your wheel fell off, the oil was wrong, the track was wonky, whatever excuses you've got. Be stronger than your excuses. Get on the old podium and nail that trigger. Get us a good time. So anyone in the Brentwood, Essex area today, get down there, because they are racing, and they're racing hard on the drag strip. Zombie track for Dick. The details are wild, yes. Yeah, Rahul just summed it up nicely on his video. Going to get that going on, so you're going to see. Yep, exactly right. It is very cold down there. I love it. Says you, Dick. That was harsh. Says you. Brilliant. The Marlboro Legends are just lovely. And Harry's agreeing. He's saying it's one of his favourite cars as well. All right, so. Oh, look, Ian is coming in from Snowdonia. Good morning. I know they think they've just got internet down there in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, so this is yeah, this is interesting. This is saying that the cat is amongst the pigeons in as many words. So at Wearmore Slot Car doing a metal chassis, they're now not. They're now joining another manufacturer that also does metal chassis, which, you know, if you follow the show, you'll know that's a Scale Auto. They're doing a metal chassis. I don't know if they're doing the metal chassis for their 1 in 32 scales. But there you go. Oh, look, the valleys are talking to each other. So you've got a smoke signal going from one valley, lifting the smoke's going up over the mountain. The guys in Snowdonia have seen that. They know it's the guys over in there. They're lifting out the smoke signal now, off, 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 from the other side of the valley. Brilliant. It's a clever rattle system. Oh, come on. Have a bit of faith in the metal chassis. So George got a Spider-Man TR7. Love it. Well done. Paul is in. Good morning, Paul. There you are. We were just literally talking about the image that you provided to the show. There it is. I've excuse me. I've completely ripped off your image, mate. Thanks for that. We were just talking about just a couple of things that you saw, because it's nice when you watch these videos back, when you see the chat, you have an idea, you get to know people, what made their boat float, what ticked the boxes, that sort of thing. So yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Okay, track focus, everyone. So we've got 4 tracks to get through, and then I think we'll be rounding up on the hour. So if you are just tuning in, thank you ever so much for joining me on this session. I think there's about 40 of us watching. Well done. Love having your company every weekend. It's great. It's a little bit drier, a little bit slower, a little bit duller this week, if you believe it, because we've not got everyone on the screen like last week, but we're having a go. We're making an effort, and that's what it's about. And I think that's what it should be about if you're into making videos on the internet these days, which is hitting record, telling us what you think. So if you do want to tell me what you think and you're enjoying this, hit the like button for us. That would be superb. And if you're getting super value, then do comment or share it. And that is it. Thank you very much. It's not obligatory. It just really, you know, it makes me feel warm and fuzzy as a creator. But on a more sort of grow the hobby side, if you like it, it tells some kind of thing in YouTube that people like the video. Let's show this one out there, and we get new people coming in. The UK Slot Car Festival was notably bigger this year. It was huge. As you'll see, I've made a big play on sort of emphasizing size on the video. But anyway, hello, Nico is back again. And yes, there you go. So shirt merch being done. You can find them through Rahul. So track 1, check this bad boy out. We've got Ricardo Abundanza. Now, you know I said that right first time. If you don't believe me, rewind it and watch it again. But rocking the poly car track look. Now, having a poly car and knowing how big it is, and Roger's just fallen off his chair. Here, look at that. That is incredible. Incredible. Look at the size of it. Unbelievable. Said like a trooper, Shane. Look at the size of that. That is a big one. Oh, and you know, he's got the monitors on the walls as well, everyone. He's got monitors there. Now, it looks like it's in someone's house because of the way the bookcase looks on the right-hand side. But then I think to myself, I don't think it is in someone's house, because if you look on the far right-hand side, you see how the floor ramps up to the wall. That's actually an epoxy floor, like an outro safety floor. Listen to me talking shop in the stream. So I don't know. Anyway, it's a massive track, and wow, yeah, just breathtaking. Hats off, Ricardo. And you can tell this lady here is driving it while you're not around. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, I've got to say, everyone is, yeah. So Shane, that's a big one. Paul, track looks amazing. Great track, nice straight. Wow, that's big from Dick, from Tara. Nice, massive track from Slot Car Dude, Nico. Size is everything. Paul is, yeah. Yeah, we got a couple of, what was the adverts? I can't remember the adverts. Size matters. And yeah, everyone is loving that track. Just total good find. What a good find. Yeah, I tell you, off the track, talking of tracks and moving them around. Yeah, Shane has been moving his track, everyone, on Hughes Garage. So if you want to see what he's up to, fascinating watch that one. You would need a catch net at this end, closest to the screen, Dave. At the far end, he's actually got a banked corner on that one. He's got a curved, a raised corner. So you're going to get a hook shot torpedo coming off it. Excellent. So that was one. That was one. Let's steam into our next one. Track 2, Philip Hargraves. So remember, it's not all about the grandeur here. It's about tracks. Any track will do. Your track, my track, Ricardo or Philip's track. So Philip has got a couple. I quite like this one because he might have been inclined on the inner circle, on the inner track circuit. There's only one inner circle, guys, and that is the members WhatsApp group of the channel. My Lord, that thing goes. When that thing goes like momentum. You go, you put your phone down for 2 hours, so you're doing something. Come back 2 hours later, 116 messages. Oh, slot car related, of course. But no, Phil's managed to get a track to. He's raised it. He's raised it for longer than he might have done. So the inner circuit, or the bit nearest to us, or the bottom of the screen as you look at it, that left-hand corner could technically go into a drop. So you create one high corner, but he's not. He's kept it raised, which is awesome, because what you can do underneath that raised section is maybe have like an impromptu pit garage, or the arches in London. You have what we call the arches, which are tunnels underneath the overhead bridges, and they normally make nightclubs in them because there's no audio restriction, noise level restriction in the tunnel clubs, which means you get the best sound system. So you can have a couple of tunnel clubs under your track here. And I saw that Shane's just pointed out that the digger hazard is cool. He's digging up his track already. So yeah, so there you go. So hopefully this might bring some, some reality back into people's front rooms or people's sheds as to the fact that actually, do you know what? I like that track. I can make that track. That's within reach. So if you're just starting out and you've just bought a track and you get the standard figure of 8 amount of track with the box and you're thinking of upgrading, have a look at this, because you only need a few pieces just to get a little bit more of a better circuit. And this is definitely a great circuit for someone starting out or someone who's just upgraded that little bit. Nice. Yeah, totally. What Dick said, a great start to the hobby. That's what I thought. Some good imagination using the digger and whatnot. So thanks for the share on that one, Phil. And here we go with Daniel Jazowski. Oh, my Polish is well rusty. But this has got some kind of futuristic look to it. I don't know. Is it this center bit in the bottom of the screen that kind of lifts up and sort of cantilevers over the bottom part of the track? Just looks amazing. I think it's work in progress. I think we've got a lot of work to do on the track. We definitely need some barriers or some catch fences or some borders or some damage limitation facility. Yeah, Dick, that does scream, ooh, let's race. It is. Oida. Oida. What? Alter? Oida is the Bavarian and Austrian word for altar. Oida. I heard that oida was like the Italians forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. I heard it's oida. 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 Yeah, different things for different words. Different pronunciations for different meanings. Oida. See, like the agreement one. Yeah, here we go. Pat is on it. That looks like a club layout. I'm going to go with that, Pat. You could use this in a club layout for sure, because it is fast. It is ferocious. And I think you can possibly get 1 in 24 on this as well as 1 in 32. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah, that's right. Battlestar Galactica. You just think the cyclones are coming over. Was it the cyclones? The things with them like pulsating eyes. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Cyclones, I think they were. They were like all chrome. Legendary. Oida. Oh, mate, you're going to get me shot. Colons. No, that's a good weekend. We can see it stacking up around the hairpin. Yeah, Paul is just commenting here on some outcomes of racing this track. It would be busy. Cylons. I knew it was Cylons. You crazy cat. Yeah, I'll leave that on the screen for a moment longer because it is just a nice bit of kit. Just a nice bit of kit. Brilliant. Okay, so let's oh yeah, mag fans, mag track. Obviously we didn't have the track to share, and to be honest with you, last week we didn't have the track to share because it was a world exclusive they were bringing us. Now I'll be honest with you, I can put 1 or 2 slides up, which is the sort of limit for this track focus, so it doesn't become boring. I need at least 20 photographs at least to put up of this track. It's just too good. So what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd set the tone and I'd put on a couple of apocalyptic shots, one with zombies, one a close-up of the type of car they were racing, really setting the tone, you know, of the zombie apocalypse outbreak. And little known fact that we realized when we were doing the when the on-site correspondents were doing the live feed, the live reporting from the track at the show last week, is that I think ground zero was Australia. I think it was Melbourne, because we have a lot of missing signs. We've got Hughes Garage missing, Shane missing. We've got that slot car guy missing, Travis gone. We've got, and then so that was like a little epicenter cluster. And then over the other side of the pond, the world, we've got the Texan Rangers, Sasha and Daihi, of course. They're lost. They're lost as well. So it's just crazy. But lots of little quirky detail like that. So here we've got the 8-ball. Needs no introduction. It's the Revo. It's one of the latest Revo slot releases. I custom sprayed that, so I sprayed that livery with the flames and everything. And you want a custom livery done on yours? Let's chat. Just drop me an email and we'll chat about what we can create. And then you've got staff slot cars. It was wanted to model the wheels on the Datsun, on the Revo slot, but you know, Revo slot being Revo slot, a little bit awkward, let's say. They are a specific size of wheel that doesn't really work with anyone else's, but it just sums it up. And yeah, incidentally, I'm not getting into it, but incidentally, I still haven't had any response from Revo Slot about my instructions. That's 2 months. So yeah, so that was the track that I really enjoyed at this show. It's got to get a mention because of how detailed and how much effort went into it. We covered it extensively last week on the show. Rahul has done a standalone video on it. It's going to appear, obviously, in the event video. Massimo and Nico, Car Fun Mostly, and Slot Car 2021 have all done their takes and their how do we say? They've done their feelings on the matter. There you go. They've done their. They've described it. They've shared their experience of the track. That's the words I'm looking for. Come on. Right. They had music on that. They had everything. So go and check it out online. It's everywhere. Fantastic bit of kit. And then to wrap up with this the track Focus, I saw this last night when I was putting the show together, and I just got it in at the last minute. It's so good. Right. When you want to see a competition track, Polycar have pulled it out of the bag. Well done, Maurizio. Ciao, Maurizio. Ciao, Maurizio. Ciao, Olivia. Well done, guys. Look, that's a close-up, yeah, of this. Look at the size of that. Roger, let me go and get your keys. You and I were going home. We go big or go home. Well, Roger and I have Polycar track. Mine was big. Roger's is bigger. But this takes the biscuit. Look at the size of it. I mean, where are you going? Hang on a second. Richie, you going to sleep? What? What time is it there, my friend? So there, yeah. Yeah. Seriously, big track. When you have to go upstairs to do an overhead shot to fit it in, you know it's massive. Yeah, I'll sum that up, Roger. Holy crapoli. That is a significant track. And then, so just to go back to the previous picture, when I shoot this, just to put it into scale, and then you go and have a look at this. Wow. I mean, wow. Who's got a building big enough to put that in? Because that's dedicated. That is, I've got to say, that's got to be a club track. And this guy's ambitious, isn't he? There's one chair there on the right-hand side for the Marshall. I think you're going to need some more chairs on this track if I'm driving it, because I'm going to be all over the place. Taking a while to get together. Yeah, Dick, that would have took ages to put together, because every segment has a little locking clip that you put on the inner and the outer side of the track. But yeah, I would love to. My OCD says how many pieces went in that track for sure. And Hughes, you know, when you said you was Shane, when you said you was moving track, this is kind of like what I had in my mind. As soon as you said, yeah, I'm breaking the track down, we've got something big coming up, I thought you was doing this. Can you do this? Have you got the space, Shane? Can you get the space? Go on, few gazebos out the back. It never rains in Australia or windy. You pull that off. That's funny, Dave. So the reason people can't get a Polycar track, because this guy snagged it all. Oh, love it. Yes. Polisaria. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, come on. Surely a man of your caliber, Shane, and a couple of flash grenades, you can make some space. What about if you if you put the board over that swimming pool I can see from your cinema room, knock the wall out of the cinema room, put some bifolding doors in there, and then just board it over. Just put like a wooden board all the way over the pool, table it all the way out there, couple of gazebos. Your family will your family won't notice, mate. That's all I'm saying. They won't know. You'll just sneak that in the back and no one will ever know. There you go. See, he's on it. He's on it. Yeah, listen, right. From the outset, I am not getting thrown under a bus for this. I'm not getting the blame for this, by the way. If you start to go and drain the pool, and I'm not going down for that. Ah, yes, no. I honestly, Dick, I am. And okay, right. So let's put big on this. I am struggling since last week, Dick. This is something that's a good point. I've yawned a few times on the show. And it's not because I'm tired. It's because, see, look. It's because my body is run down and knackered, but my mind still thinks it's 21 and running around on fire. So I've not actually took a moment to stop from last weekend. I've just been full on the build-up at the show, full on at the show, full on the post-show activities. I'm absolutely knackered. So what I'm going to do is I'm not. I was going to say I'm going to take a couple of hours off later, but I'm not. I want to smash out this stuff that I've got to do. And then I'll have a couple of hours later where I just chill out, might go and get a beer. So no, it's not that I'm bored. It's more that my body is telling me, stop, Pete, stop. But my mind is saying later. We're on it. So yeah, where is Travis anyway? He hasn't popped up yet. All right, dragging this show out until he turns up. Right, other stuff. What else have I put on here? Okay. So yeah, so obviously a lot of people have got their fix of the slot festival and the swap meet and the markets and the racing. You're obviously going to get a couple of weeks, few weeks down the line and think, right, I need something extra in my life. Well, Weevils are taking it out there again. They're doing another. Oh no, they're doing a grand opening. They've got what looks like a new unit. Well done, Weevils. They are going places. Well done, guys. Really well done. This is excellent news. This shows the slot car hobby is growing, because if it wasn't, Weevils wouldn't have enough skin in the game to get a unit to be able to stock more cars, sell more cars, have more cars available. So if you want to go down and check out the grand opening, the launch, it's on the 22nd and 23rd of June. It's down south. It's down near Brighton or down that neck of the woods. To put it into context, it's like driving from here, from the Midlands, down to Gatwick and on. So well done, Weevils. Congratulations on your new building. Well done. Yes. Loving that. Is Travis at a swap meet? Well, if he's at a swap meet, I'm sure he'd probably be live streaming. So we'll probably get 16 videos on that later. What else have we got? So we have got the new Scalextric launch releases for the forthcoming couple of months. I'm going to be in with Scalextric. I want to bring you a Scalextric launch calendar. That's not a bad feature, is it, to have each week, just so we know what's coming through each month on month. We could get excited. So there you have that. And then finally, the journos. Lovely to see you boys. I mean, some joker put our tables next to each other at the slot festival. So they, I'm saying some joker because I'm speaking on behalf of them. They must have turned up and went, oh, they just literally turned up and went, oh, we've got 2 days next to him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Has anyone got any silicone earplugs? And, but there you go. So we had a great time. We were respectful. We didn't do anything like, fly post their stand or anything like that. I've got to, what? Keith's off to his granny. She's 93 today. Wow. Take her to Nando's. Get her a hot chicken. Nice. Anyway, so yeah, these guys were there flying the flag for the media. Lovely to see you guys. Rick, Mark, everyone. And no, do subscribe to these guys. Buy the magazine. If you're placing an order at Pendle, just pop it in your basket. It's the best £5 Lady Godiva you're ever going to spend. So do that. That'll be amazing. Support them. They're supporting the hobby. And can't get enough of it. Really nice magazine to get. Brilliant. So let's have a look. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, so Paul at Slot Car 2021 has done it. He's got himself a magazine. He's took the plunge. Well done. It is a good quality. It is good quality. Right, so Dick is saying... great chat. Thank you, Dick, because quite frankly, I am really struggling on this stream. I'm struggling because I just want it to be last weekend. Like Massimo said, It's not the same. It's not the same. But it can be again in 51 weeks, man. Get in there. Yes, we got 51 weeks to countdown. The countdown is on, and we'll get ourselves back in the game. I can already start myself feeling like I'm coming back. It's just hanging out with you guys for a couple of hours really brings out, yeah, my inner slot car. And quite frankly, that's what today's going to be about. I feel good. I did a load of gardening yesterday, so that's all done, taken care of. Yeah, man. This feeling will only last so long, and then I'm going to feel good again. Well, I feel good now. I feel good now. It's just not, I'm about 95%, you know what I mean? Where I'm like, fully, yeah. But it just got that little, and that just comes by hanging out. So let's do it. Let's do it. Before we do, we can... Rob is painting the decking. Look, don't do it. Don't do it, mate. Yeah, good times. That is it, Pat. Bring me back, mate. Bring me back. I'm there. So, you know, and I'm good. You know, I'm generally all right with the old, like, pull your socks up, get on with it. But yeah, I got to say, this last week was tricky. But you guys do it for me every single time. So thank you for coming this morning. Everyone that show up to the Sunday Slotcast sessions, I really appreciate it. I like hanging out with you. You like hanging out with other people. So that's all good. Do hit the like button on your way out, though, and subscribe and share it or whatever you need to do. I think it's all time we went for the toilet break. So on that note, I will wish you a good day and a good weekend, rest of the weekend. Have a session. If you're with me on Wednesday, I'll see you on Wednesday. If you're not, become a member. £3 a month. What can you get with that? Nothing other than a membership at Track Fans TV. So all the best, my friends. Track Fans!